What's good point about marrying a Korean man? Do you think?
Let me think.
왜 바로 안 왜 바로 안 나요? Hello, David. Do you think Muslim girl can marry a Korean guy? Many subscribers asked me this. Honestly, marrying a man from certain country might be a bit of strange question, but actually I was really wondering too, if a Muslim girl can marry a Korean guy. Because to marry a Muslim girl, Korean guys have to convert to Islam. I will tell you later, it's really not easy in Korea. But go back to the question, the answer is yes. Because I'm going to interview right now Muslim girls who married Korean guys. So I will ask about the marriage life and whether their Muslims convert to Islam, and if they really keep the rules of Islam. Then here we go. Assalamualaikum.
안녕하세요.
Hello guys. Here is Jay Kim and here is
Ahlan. Aya salah.
아예 살라요?
네. Aya 그리고 사lah. 네, 그래서
살라요?
아까 아빠 이름.
그거 다 살라요? 아빠도 살라고 살라도 살라고. Today's topic is how is marriage with Korean guy. So I will ask some questions that you can wonder. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello guys, my name is Aya and I'm 26 years old, I guess.
맞아요. 92. So
Yeah, okay.
right.
I'm from Egypt and I've been married to a Korean guy for 5 years. 4 years.
4
4
years.
years.
My name is Ahlam. I'm from Morocco. I'm 23 years old and I'm married to a Korean.
So I'm curious that how did you meet your husband?
We met when I was back in Egypt and he was there studying. I used to live with Korean students and he was their 선배, and that's how
senior.
yeah he was their senior, and that's how we met. And at first we were just friends and then kind of escalated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I met him through the friend in common, like Soul-Eating. I got to know him for a short time. After that, like he liked me, I like him. Yeah, he wanted to propose for me, but that time I had to come back to my country. We were just talking, chat and video calls like every day, and after that we got married in December.
I think that's really brave that you decided to get married and come to Korea.
Because of love.
So next question is, were there any objections from the families?
Not his family, I guess. His family were more open about the relationship, but my mom really wanted me to marry an Egyptian person, and she was kind of against me living abroad, so she was afraid that I would never come back. So yeah. So.
지금은 어때?
Right now,
okay.
there's no objection at all. Like, I guess my mom loves him more than she loves me. So yeah.
That's what mothers do.
Yeah.
There was no one who said like, no, I don't want like that. I'm so thankful for that. My parents are open-minded. The only thing they wanted, I should get married to a Muslim. Of course, they want to meet the man I'm going to marry with and get to know him. So the moment we got engaged in Morocco, my husband stayed a week in our house. So they got to know each other. Like my parents saw him, he saw them. He was so polite with them, respectful. They loved him so much. Like
your family loved him too?
Yeah, they're like my husband, like their yeah, we're saying like I'm their daughter, he's their son. And from my husband's side, his family understand. They were okay. They didn't say like no or something. I was a little worried. My mother-in-law, they like, oh no, she's foreign or something, but no, she was so understanding. He encouraged him, yes, do it, do what you want. If that makes you happy, good luck.
I'm so glad to hear that no one opposed and they glad you're married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm curious that how is life in Korea as a foreigner wife?
I think life in Korea is really fast. And yeah, it's really, really fast. You have to push yourself to like learn new stuff, to be better, and
That's right.
a lot of competitions. 그리고 사람들 항상 바빠요.
맞아요. 이집트는 좀 나아요? 좀 It's different.
In Egypt, everything is very slow. You don't feel the pressure in Egypt as you feel it in Korea.
Well, the life in Korea is very comfortable. I like just how much Korea is safe. Even you go late time, there's no need to worry. I like the internet. in Korea.
Yeah, it's still fast, right?
Yeah, the coffee shop, transportation. Yeah, I like how Korean people are kind. Like foreigners, if you ask them something, they like to help you and stuff.
Well, there are many good things
Yeah.
to living in Korea.
Yes, I like Korea.
So I think this question is that you can wonder. Did your husband convert to a Muslim?
Yes, in order to marry with a Muslim girl in any of the Arabic countries, you actually have to convert to Islam. So yes, he converted.
I'm curious that how to convert.
First, you have to go to the mosque, and then you have tours about like Islam.
There's documents.
And then they give you the document after you fulfill the required hours.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. After he got to know me, he knows that it's like a duty to become a Muslim. If you're not Muslim, you cannot marry this Muslim girl. So he just had to convert. So like I'm his wife, I'm Muslim, so he also Muslim. We're Muslim family.
It's really not easy to meet Korean who can accept Islam. It's not easy.
It's nice.
So, does your husband understand Islam well and abide by Islamic law?
Well, actually, his major in college was Arabic language and Islamic studies. So sometimes I feel like he understands Islam even better than I do. So yeah, because he studied it professionally. So yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And I was like, the first time I saw that, like he respects it and follow like Islam, I was very surprised. I was thinking maybe it's hard for him first, but he was really trying hard in everything, in every teaching.
So he's doing pork, alcohol, and haram and fasting. He did.
Yes.
Wow. Guys, I will tell you about this later. It's really not easy for Korean guys.
Even for Muslims, like
even for
I'm Muslim.
Muslims,
The first time I was trying to fast, like in Ramadan. The first time it's become treaty for me. It was so hard. I was going to die that day. I understand.
Yeah, you even can't drink
no
water.
drinking, no smoking, no eating, nothing.
That's really interesting. Really follow the Islamic law. The important thing is he tried to follow and study about your culture and religion.
I learned about his culture. He learns also about my culture. Like that.
So I'm curious that what's good point about marrying a Korean man? Do you think?
Let me think.
왜 바로 안 나요?
I think Korean guys are really sensitive in a good way. Like they're really sensitive about what the girl feels, like what their partner feels. And from my experience, he's really respectful of my choices. He's really supportive of me. Almost everything that I chose, he was like, okay, go for it. You can. It's really supportive. And they're really romantic. They're more, they can take care of their lady, I guess. I think.
Well, you said the Korean man. Well, it doesn't depend on Korean man or any other country because it just depends on the people. But like in my case, my husband is very kind, polite, cute, and sweet. He's a gentleman, like I can say. He respects me. He supports me in everything I want. He likes what I like. Encourage me. He's my husband. He's my friend. He's my love. He's my everything. Like that. He means a lot.
Now I understand that you gave up everything and come to Korea to marry him.
And I'm ready to give up for him.
You really love him.
I can see it
I can
loudly.
You can shout out to her.
I love my husband.
Many foreigners are worried about this. Is there any problems because of your culture difference?
We had some like arguments because like the difference in cultures before. I would think something and he would not really understand why I thought like this or like the other way around. But it was not like big stuff. It was not like big issues or something. It was just small things. And talking about it, like conversation and talking whatever is happening, whatever I feel, whatever he feels is really important to overcome any issues when you have like different cultures, because any issues that comes out of it is just because we don't know the other culture of the other person. So talk is the most important thing. Yeah, just I guess understanding. Try to always think that whatever is obvious to me and whatever is like really talking and discussing everything. You cannot just assume that the other person is gonna understand, or the other person, of course, he has the same beliefs or like the same thoughts as I do, because I was raised with those thoughts or like with this culture, but the other person was not. So
Yeah, right.
we have to talk about everything. We have to be more open and understanding to the other person. So yeah, you have to be patient. Yeah.
맞아요. You have to be patient.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't say, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
you
know,
have
even
to
know
talk.
what is the problem. So.
Yeah, that's true. You have to talk. Nobody can read minds.
Well, I don't think that there is any like different culture between us. Maybe there is, but I don't feel it. Because we try to understand each other, we learn about each other cultures. We, instead of fighting or something, we try to explain, this is how I think, this is how you think, like that, and try to solve the problem, and not to make it bigger.
Yeah, so you mean there is cultural differences, but you guys understand each other and talk with each other, so...
Yeah, I don't
that's nice.
say like this is wrong, but it might be wrong in my culture, in my thinking, but it might be right for him. Like we
right,
try
right,
to
of course.
understand that, yeah.
Just two different people meet
Yeah.
together, so you have to understand each
Yes,
other.
that's alright.
Next question is, many foreigners ask me that. Yeah, they're worried about this problem. What is your relationship with your mother-in-law? Because in Korea, the family relationship is so much important. So how's it?
Actually, family relationship is really important in the Arab countries as well. Like,
right.
yeah, it's really important, I guess, everywhere. Even a lot of Arab girls are worried about that after married, like
Yeah.
mother-in-laws. Unfortunately, my mother-in-law passed away before I met my husband. He only has his father and his grandma, and they're really nice to me, and I really like them. They're like super cool, they're super understanding about like everything, and I really love them. So I guess I was kind of lucky. I
Lucky
didn't
girl.
yeah, I didn't really have any problems. Yeah.
In drama, or many people said that if you marry Korean guy, then your mother-in-law is like bad person. So
I was so worried before I met her. I was so worried. I was like, oh my god, can she accept me? Like, oh, will she love me? Well, I had many worries,
worried.
but when I met her, that was really totally different. Like, I even don't feel I'm a foreigner. Yeah, I feel like I'm a Korean person. She doesn't make me feel like I'm a foreigner. She treats me like her daughter. I'm just so thankful for her, because the first time I came here, it was a little hard for me to adjust here in Korea, and I was missing my parents and stuff. But because she was like standing next to me, like making me feeling like she's my mom, I overcome that feeling fast. There was my husband, of course, with me, but like I had that parents emotion, like missing.
right. Family.
Yeah, she helped me like overcome that feeling. I really love her like my mom, and I treat her like my mom. So that EBS.
Yeah. I saw in the
document,
broadcast.
right?
She treat you like real daughter,
Yes.
not foreign wife or something. This was so much impressive.
I'm so thankful.
Oh, yeah, so this is the last question. If there is some people who worried about marry with another culture, then can you tell anything to them?
Like an advice?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
an
okay.
advice. Maybe.
It's not easy. It's not easy marrying anybody. Actually, people are really different. So even if a person from my own culture, it's gonna be really difficult to be with that person if we don't really understand each other and like talk about everything. If we don't match, being with someone else from like another culture is really hard. But as I said, it's all about understanding. It's all about being open to understand each other. Be open to trying something new. You cannot expect the other person to do all the work for you. You cannot be standing where you are and like, okay, you come to me. No, you have to meet halfway. So you have to have mutual understanding, and I guess you have to read a lot about that culture, search a lot about culture.
that's important. Yeah.
And after all, if like you two as two individuals, if matching and you love each other, I guess you can do everything.
Well, first, for the girls who are getting married or planning to get married, congratulations. And what I'm going to say is that for international marriage in general, not just Korean or Islam country or that, in general, international marriage is like have some difference. When you get married to a foreign person, just try to understand him, be patient instead of fighting, or like just try to calm down and have more patience and try to understand each other. So your relationship will be more good. Before getting married, you should get to know him more. Don't just get married fast. You should know each other first. So things will go well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today I met Salah. 알라밖에 생각이 안 나네요. 아, 죄송해요.
아야요.
So I met Aya, talked about marriage with Korean guy. It was really interesting, and
Thank God.
I really agree that when you meet another person, not only in marriage, the understanding and respect other person and try to understand other people. That's really
It's really
important point.
important,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you for answering and come to my interview.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I met Ahlam today. It was really good answer, and I hope it can be informative to you if you want international marriages.
I hope my speaking was helpful for them.
Thank you so much, and take care, and see you next other content.
마살라마.
마살라마. 감사합니다.
예.
금방 끝났는데.